Yeah, Hello Mr. Right Season 3 is back and better.
It is our goal to matchmake eligible singles with their ideal date, interest date, and perfect date to finally become that golden date!
And mind you, these talented singles are not just endowed with physical attributes. They also possess a wide range of emotional attributes which will help that one person to find their main button.
My name is Kiki, I am your host, and I'll be doing this with my partner in matchmaking.
And my name is Prince Nelson, and together we are going to usher you into another sumptuous season of Hello Mr. Right.
So you make sure to join us every week on ST Nollywood Plus, on Star Times, and Star Times on our Plus other partnering channel.
Hello Mr. Right Season 3 is proudly powered by StarTimes Solar and supported by Indomie.
Down now. Now the babe they look me, no be me they look am. I don't be the close eyes they work now. What thing they do you? Call her Alba. Talk to call her. But she don't believe that she be my only babe.
Hello, BC. Ha. She don't cut call.
Okay, please leave now.
What's happen now?
Now so she they do. She go say make I no follow babe. Talk make I no look babe. Impossible.
Bro, Sabek, calm down now. Don't mind them. I go call you for phone. No be, bro.
Hello. Make I not lie you. That babe says she fine. I even call her number. We even come up, but we don't do anything, no, we just dance.
Bros, what's with that?
Free on Glow Top Master. Talk for 6 minutes and get 6 minutes free. Plus 50 megabytes of data. Free. Dial star 606 hash. New customers also enjoy a welcome bonus. Glow Unlimited.
Hotels abound everywhere, but when you're looking for a cozy, comfortable, luxury, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations, AMT Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home away from home. We have services, both bar, room, and kitchen are all 24 hours. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool and our gym to keep your body fit. Our staff are excellent as they welcome you with royalty. Come shake your body as our nightclub opens every Friday with Asu Barbecue. Asuya joints available all day. We have a whole capacity of about 1,500 for your occasions. Welcome to AMT Presidential Hotels, Kilometer 5, Ilesha, Owo Expressway, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 081 46 33 5949 and 070 1222 6282. AMT Presidential Hotels. Comfort and class redefined.
It's here. Hello Mr. Right Season 3 is back and better.
It is our goal to matchmake eligible singles with their ideal date, interest date, and perfect date to finally become that golden date!
Mind you, these talented singles are not just endowed with physical attributes. They also possess a wide range of emotional attributes which will help that one person to find their main button.
My name is Kiki, I am your host, and I'll be doing this with my partner in matchmaking.
And my name is Prince Nelson, and together we are going to usher you into another sumptuous season of Hello Mr. Right.
So you make sure to join us every week on ST Nollywood Plus, on Star Times, and Star Times on our Plus other partnering channel.
Hello Mr. Right Season 3 is proudly powered by StarTimes Solar and supported by Indomie.
A very good evening to you, and you are welcome on another edition of News Diary. News Diary is a compilation of fresh reports and some of the ones that made headlines in the course of the week. I am Toyin Batire. You are welcome once again. We will go on a short break. It continues after the break. Please stay with us. is the news of the day. In line with its commitment to improving infrastructure and learning environments across tertiary institutions in Nigeria, the Tertiary Education Trust Fund (TETFund) has inaugurated 5 key projects at Rufus Giwa Polytechnic, Owo, Ondo State. Inaugurating the facilities, a member of the Board of Trustees representing the Southwest, Sunday Adepoju, urged the institution to uphold academic excellence and accountability to justify the investment, Abu Karim Ahmed reports.
The newly completed project, valued at over 1.75 billion naira, represents another major milestone in the ongoing efforts to reposition Rufus Giwa Polytechnic Owo for global academic relevance. The 5 facilities, which are classroom blocks for different faculties and an academic office building, are expected to enhance teaching, research, and administrative efficiency while providing a more conducive environment for both students and staff.
I hereby commission this lecture theatre for the use of the students of this institution. May God bless all.
Sunday Adepoju, who represented TETFund Board of Trustees, said the intervention reflects TETFund's renewed commitment to eliminating abandoned projects and strengthening the capacity of polytechnics to contribute meaningfully to national development.
As a fund, we will never relent at ensuring that we support our public institutions towards achieving world-class status as they perform their role in advancing and acquiring knowledge seekers of all ages.
I urge the Polytechnic to ensure proper maintenance of the buildings.
For the management of Rufus Giwa Polytechnic Owo, the development demonstrates TETFund's sustained support since the institution became a beneficiary in 2011.
Our Polytechnic has benefited from TETFund in procurement of laboratory equipment across departments, in addition to sponsorship for conferences and other training opportunities for academic staff.
The event, which was attended by notable stakeholders and traditional rulers in Owo, was part of activities marking the 12th to 23rd combined convocation ceremony of the institution. In Akure, Abdul Karim Ahmed, NTA.
Residents of Ondo Southern Senatorial District of the state have been urged to avoid indiscriminate felling of trees without proper authorization and where necessary to replace each felled tree with at least 2 others to promote a cooler and healthier environment. A guest speaker, Dr. Michael Olojugba, gave the advice at a one-day sensitization workshop on tree planting held at the instance of Foundation for Sustainable Development Options in collaboration with the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) in Igbokoda, a large local government area of the state. Ife Adeyemi has details.
That was the excitement on the faces of students from selected schools in Ilaje local government area of Ondo State as they gathered at the Oba Kolawole Hall, Igbokoda, for a tree planting campaign and one-day sensitization workshop themed Reawakening the Practice of Tree Planting Across the Niger region. Delivering the keynote address, environmental geologist Dr. Menakai Kekwaru described climate change as one of the biggest challenges facing the planet, noting that human activities have significantly contributed to the rising temperature of the Earth's surface.
If you fall a tree, plant one back. It's even advisable you plant 2. If you fall one, plant 2.
Other speakers urge participants to adopt and promote sustainable environmental habits within their communities to reduce the effect of climate change.
You cut down trees illegally, you have destroyed life. You have created ecological imbalances.
When we have volunteers that can educate people, it will go a long way in mitigating climate change.
Ondo State Director of the NDDC, Dr. Asonye Victor, demonstrating tree planting.
Also, part of the economic mainstay of this region and to the nation.
Some of the students expressed gratitude for the knowledge gained, saying the workshop had broadened their understanding of the importance of trade to human and environmental health.
We can prevent global warming because tree reduce erosion.
Speaking on behalf of the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Foundation for Sustainable Development Option, FOSDO, Abigail Bokoyebo, said the event aimed to raise awareness about the global impact of climate change, stressing that the Niger Delta region has not been spared from challenges such as flooding, erosion, and sea surges.
So that it's important to catch them young by teaching them about environmental sustainability.
The event, organized by the Foundation for Sustainable Development Options in collaboration with the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, featured group discussions and recommendations, including establishing tree planting clubs in schools, organizing follow-up visits to reinforce environmental education, and using social media to promote tree planting initiatives and climate awareness. From Igbokoda in Ilaje local government area of Ondo State, Ife Adeyemi, NTA News.
Abuja Leadership Center, in collaboration with Tet Fund Center of Excellence in Public Governance and Leadership, University of Abuja, has convened a one-day youth leaders clinic aimed at empowering the youth to become responsible future leaders. Ellen Ndubusi reports that the event was held at the Dome in Akure.
The theme, empowering the next generation leaders, the clinic drew prefects from selected schools in Ondo and Ekiti states, with a strong focus on sharing leadership lessons acquired from experiences.
We want to catch the leaders young. We want them to be part of the program. We want them to be a leader. We want to give them the understanding, to understand what leadership stands for: ethical, integrity, courage, trust, and perseverance.
The director of the Abuja Leadership Center, Professor Philip Dahida, who was represented by Tosin Ademesho, said the program was designed to help young leaders connect citizenship with participation and leadership. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, represented, commended the organizers of the program for the laudable initiative and urged the student leaders to ensure they take values acquired back to their schools and communities for wider impact.
What you learn when you're young, it's what you're going to do when you get old. The habits you learn as young people, those are the habits that you will show when you become elderly people. So learn well, engage well, and be attentive to the lessons you learn from here.
Different speakers highlighted leadership traits and navigating life after secondary school, among others, giving room for participants to ask questions.
I spoke about the 5 notes, which starts from agenda setting, to policy formulation, to decision making and authorization, to execution, and of course evaluation. If you get these components right, policy failures will be lower than we currently have today.
Participants described the gathering as highly impactful.
I've learned a lot of things. Being a leader is not always about always allowing people to serve you, but you too, you should also try to contribute to the people. You should also try to serve them.
Being a leader of tomorrow, you don't have to use your position to suppress people, but you have to use it to build the nation and the society you are ruling.
I learned that surely stay positive, even though people around me may not be positive, but surely say positive things about this country. I thank the coordinators and facilitators of the Abuja Leadership Center for organizing this program and for telling us a lot about leadership.
I'm so excited, and I learned to be a good leader of the nation so that can improve our nation.
The event closed with a renewed charge to young leaders to uphold service, integrity, and civic responsibility, as certificates of participation were doled out to participants. In Akure, Helen Ndubusi, NTA News.
You are still watching News Diary. We go on another break. It continues after the break. Please stay with us.
See, calm down now. Now the babe they look, we not be me they look am. I don't be the close eyes they work now. What did they do you? Call her Alpha. Oh, talk to Kola. But she not believe that she be my only babe. Hello, BC. Ha. She don't cut Kolo. No, the face now. What's happen now? Now what she they do? She go say make I no follow babe. Talk, make I no look babe. Impossible. Bro, Sabek, calm down now. Don't mind them. I go call you for phone. No be, bro. Hello. Make I not lie you. That babe said she fine. I even call her number. We even come up, but we don't do anything. We just dance.
Bros, what's with that?
Free on Glow Talk Master. Talk for 6 minutes and get 6 minutes free. Plus 50 megabytes of data free. Dial *606#. New customers also enjoy a welcome bonus. Glow Unlimited.
Thanks for rejoining us. Now to some of the reports that made headlines in the course of the week. The United Kingdom during the week reaffirmed its commitment to deepen investment in Nigeria with a confirmed $40 million investment in Ondo State's cocoa sector as part of a shift from aid to equal economic partnership between both countries. This was disclosed by the British Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria, Mr. Johnny Baxter, during a courtesy visit to the Ondo State Governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, at the Governor's office in Akure. Adedoyin Adefila report.
The British Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria, Johnny Baxter, says the United Kingdom is deepening its investment in Ondo State through a $40 million funding already injected by the British International Investment into John Vance, a major agribusiness firm rehabilitating cocoa plantations across the state. He noted that the UK is also exploring Ondo's public-private partnership model and seeking areas where British expertise can support the state's economic development.
We're no longer a donor, but we are an investor and a partner. But we're a partner who wants to grow Nigerian, and in this case Ondo, institutions that can further the benefit, further the interests of the Nigerian state. So, as well as us coming in with institutions that will provide resources, we'd also like to be helping Nigerian institutions develop that sort of support themselves. So, for example, BII, the organisations I mentioned, as well as giving money directly to institutions like John Vance.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa welcomed the UK's growing interest, calling for expanded collaboration in agriculture, solid minerals, energy, and the blue economy. To attract more investors, the governor disclosed that a one-stop investment office and improved security measures have been put in place, alongside ongoing projects by the State Investment Agency, ONDIPA, including a modular refinery and a chemical plant.
The government, under my leadership, our disposition, our posture is that it is friendly, wanting people to come and do business here. And not just by mouth, they can also do their findings in terms of, because security is very, very important for any investor that is coming to Africa, Nigeria, and any of the subnationals.
In Akure, Adedoyin Adefila, NTA News.
Ondo State government during the week formally handed over the University of Medical Sciences Teaching Hospital Akure to the federal government, marking its transition into the Federal University of Technology Akure Teaching Hospital. The event also featured the signing of a memorandum of understanding between both governments, endorsed by the Minister of Health and the Ondo State Deputy Governor Abud Karim Ahmed reports.
Professor Mohammed Ali Pate described the handover as a clear demonstration of the renewed hope agenda in action, and one that prioritizes collaboration over competition and results over rhetoric. He said the official takeover of the University of Medical Sciences Teaching Hospital Akure Complex reflects President Bola Tinubu's commitment to deepening federal presence and strengthening healthcare delivery across the country through partnership with subnational governments.
In health,
we're expanding the footprint of Nigerian health sector in collaboration with state governments. This is just one more marker. The Federal University Teaching Hospital here in Akure, but there are several other elements of that collaboration.
Represented by his deputy, Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa said the move is not only aimed at upgrading medical services and expanding access to advanced healthcare in Ondo State and across the Southwest region, but will also unlock access to federal funding, modern medical equipment, specialist personnel, and stronger collaboration in national and international research. He assured staff of the Hospital of Job Security and the smooth transition process.
We deeply appreciate the efforts of the federal government regarding this and other infrastructural facilities. This hospital, for decades, has been a pillar of our community.
With the formal transfer of ownership, the Federal University of Technology Akure, FUTA, now joins the League of Nigerian Universities with functional teaching hospitals, a move expected to deepen medical research, improve clinical training, and enhance access to specialist healthcare in Ondo State and the Southwest region. In Akure, Abdulkarim Ahmed, NTA News.
During the week, experts identified opportunities for innovation, reforestation, and green entrepreneurship as solutions to Nigeria's forests that are under increasing threat from deforestation, illegal logging, wildfires, and land use conflicts. The president of the Forest and Forest Products Society, Professor Shedrack Akindele, stated this while declaring open the 9th Biennial Conference of the association held at Edisadi University, Laramokin, with the theme Healthy and Resilient Forests for a Buoyant Nigerian Economy. Oluwakemi Ademola reports.
Forests play a crucial role in sustaining human life, enhancing agricultural productivity, protecting water resources, providing energy, creating jobs, and helping to mitigate the effects of climate change. To ensure the preservation of these benefits, a gathering of scientists, academics, students, policymakers, and entrepreneurs at the 9th Biennial Conference of the Forest and Forest Products Society is focusing on a key question, which is how can Nigeria rebuild and sustain its forest to strengthen the nation's economy?
When we make our forests to be healthy, it will lead to more products being obtained from the forest, and that way we'll be able to earn more revenue. Our GDP will grow, as well as our foreign exchange earnings from forest products.
Whatever happens to the forest will happen to individuals, collectively, and as a nation. So that is why we said we choose the theme that if we are able to keep the health of the forest, then we can improve the Nigerian economy.
Stakeholders and partners at the conference agreed that achieving a vibrant Nigeria economy is closely tied to the restoration and sustainable management of the country's forest resources.
The importance of forests to our existence therefore calls for extra care to ensure that they are healthy, that is, able to carry out their biological processes and cycles, and resilient, that is, able to recover from disruptions.
We are bringing a law that will be a criminal for you to just infiltrate our forest and going to destroy the forest. A lot of things is being done in this regard, particularly this European Union deforestation free policy. The state has stepped in, and we are trying everything possible to ensure that we comply with this directive so that we can protect our forest.
Participants also expressed optimism that the discussions and research outcomes from the event will drive a reforms in forest education, research, and practice across Nigeria.
People will be able to meet, interact together, and they will be equipped with more information and knowledge about how to improve the health of the forest for the development of our dear nation.
A lot of things have been discussed in terms of research and innovations. And by so doing, we are expecting that even the policymakers, the government, will be able to make use of the solution that will have been provided.
The 4-day 4-day conference is expected to conclude with the election of a new executive committee for the Forest and Forest Products Society. In Akure, Oluwaken Ademola, NTA News.
Still on some of the reports that made headlines in the course of the week, the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, SANU, Federal University of Technology, Akure, Futa branch during the week, outlined its activities to commemorate the 30th anniversary of the association before journalists in Akure, Ellen Ndubusi, reports.
The Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, SANU, established in 1993, began full operations at the Federal University of Technology, Akure, Futa, in 1995, and is set to celebrate its 30th anniversary. The chairman of the association, Felix Adumbi, announced a series of activities lined up to mark the milestone celebration.
This afternoon by 2 p.m., we will be joining our Muslim brothers and sisters in a Jumat service. And on Sunday, sisters will also be joining them in an interdenominational service at the Chapel of Faith here on Futa campus. By God's grace, on Monday, we are going to go into full activities by gathering at the South Gate by 8 a.m. As we are coming onto campus, we'll be gathering there and then we'll mobilize, we move, we create awareness on campus. On Tuesday, we are going to have what we term the cultural day. There will be health talk or predetermined talk on Wednesday. And we'll also be gathering together to talk about life after retirement or pre-retirement, what we can do to prepare ourselves for retirement.
The week-long event will climax on Thursday, October 30, 2025, with a lecture themed National Industrial Relations in the Administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Akure. Helen Ndubuisi, NTA News.
And lastly, on News Diary tonight, the peaceful town of Akure in Akoko Southwest local government area of Ondo State during the week was thrown into mourning following an accident that allegedly claimed 8 lives. The tragic incident, which occurred on Wednesday evening, sparked a peaceful protest by students of Adekunle Ajasin University Akoko and youth of the community who barricaded the major highway linking Ondo State to the northern part of the country. Kehinde Lamidi reports.
The tragic accident occurred in Akoko on Wednesday evening when a truck loaded with bags of cement reportedly lost control and ran over 8 persons while attempting to avoid hitting a motorcycle. Eyewitnesses told NTA News that the victims included 5 male adults, 2 female adults, and 1 male child. The incident sparked a peaceful protest by students of Adekunle Ajasin University and youths of the community who barricaded the major highway linking Ondo State to the northern parts of the country. The demonstration caused heavy traffic, forcing motorists to take alternative routes. To prevent the situation from escalating, the Ondo State Commissioner of Police visited the scene and appealed for calm. He assured the protesters that those found culpable in the accident will be brought to justice.
I want them to remain calm. This is not the time for us to get agitated. We should all hands should be on deck to ensure that the safety of lives and property, which of course is our primary duty, they assist us in ensuring that peace is sustained in the not only Akoko, but in those states generally.
Some residents who spoke with NTA News commended the timely intervention of the police commissioner, but alleged that certain individuals are being bribed to remove the barricades earlier erected by the state government to curb frequent accidents in the area.
The immediate cause of this very accident has to do with the barricade over there that was removed. Because if that one was not removed, there wouldn't have been passage for that truck to come to us.
We want those people to be brought to justice. Everybody that is involved in opening of this barricade.
Doing all this thing at the detriment of our community. At the end of the day, sir, look at what happened.
Meanwhile, the truck has been cleared from the road and the barricades are expected to be reinstated by the authorities. From Akungba Akoko, Kende Lamidi reporting for NTA News.
And that's News Diary tonight. We thank you for watching. Good evening.
It's a place very close to you, a place easily accessible in a serene environment with adequate security. Ade Super Hotels Limited is the place with the state-of-the-art facility, spacious car park, air-conditioned rooms and suites with modern toilet facilities, standard swimming pool, well-stocked indoor and outdoor baths, boardroom for corporate meetings, halls for all kinds of events and parties.